Hello there. I want to thank you so much for visiting my channel. If you are here, then I want to assume that you want to learn how to make this sweet delicious bread roll. It's a very simple recipe and I'm going to take you step by step. Whilst you're at it, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share this recipe. I really appreciate you coming by. Please stay tuned. I'm going to start off with 1.5 cups of warm milk. To know that the milk is not too hot for you to activate the yeast, make sure you stick your hand in there. If it doesn't burn you for you to want to take your finger out so quickly, then it's good enough for you to activate your yeast. So in that, I'm going to measure a teaspoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of yeast, and I'm going to store it at a warm place for it to rise. So when it gets foamy on top of the solution, it means that the yeast has been activated. So please stay tuned and I'll come back and show you the activated yeast in a couple of minutes. Whilst we are waiting for the yeast to be activated, let's measure 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay. So let's measure a teaspoon of salt into the flour. Seven tablespoons of sugar. It depends on how sweet you want your rolls to be. If you want them to be very, very sweet, you can measure about 10 tablespoons. And then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of milk powder. So let's start mixing everything together. The next step is that I'm going to pour in the activated yeast in my electric mixture and then start mixing all the ingredients together. So as you can see, the yeast has been activated. When it's foamy like this, that's when you know it has risen, okay? So let's move on to the next step. Let's go ahead and pour in the yeast. You need 1 large egg. And then we can start putting in the flour mixture. Let's do it gradually until it's all mixed together. So let's go ahead and add 7 teaspoons of butter. Okay, and continue to knead it. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is to mold it into a round shape and then store it in this greased bowl, which I'll be using, and I'm gonna store it at a warm place for it to rise, and it's gonna take about an hour for it to do that. So I'll show you the next process. simply scraping all the sides and making sure that nothing is left inside the bowl before I start molding it into the round shape. And then transfer it to the grease bowl and store it for about 1 hour for it to rise. And once it's risen, we'll come back and then show you the next process. I'm just going to cover it up with a cling wrapper and then a damp towel, and then store it for about an hour. Please stay tuned whilst we come back. Okay, so everybody, we're back. Looks like the dough has doubled in size and it's time for us to work on it. Let's go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of flour. Okay, so let's go ahead and start working on it. My reason for folding and rolling the dough is that it makes the bread very fluffy and soft. If you know Hawaiian bread, you can tell that inside the bread is super soft, like airy soft, you know. If you want your bread rolls to be like that, then this is the route to go. And now let's cut it into the shapes that we want before rolling it. In the greased pan and have it rise. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue the rest. So when I'm done, I'll come back and show you the results. Please stay tuned. Hi everyone, so let's go ahead and check to see whether our dough is ready to be baked. It looks like it has doubled in size and it is ready to be baked. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes, at most 30 minutes, and I'll come back and show you the final result. I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and it's ready to go in there right now. Hello everyone, our bread is baked and it smells amazing. I'm very pleased with the result. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and tell me whatever recipe you would like to see next. Just rubbing a little butter on top of the bread. So this is a piece of the bread. Came out very beautifully and perfect. So I just wanted to share that before taking a bite.